morning. I had some extra time this morning, so Charlie's gonna help me today a lot apparently. I thought I would do a little plank series for you because I'm sure some of you are missing those. Maybe not, but this video is just gonna be a little short one, so you could tag it with the other Pilates video that I did. Maybe pause the other one before the stretch, or just do this one. You want to get a little warmed up before, so at some point in there, maybe after you're done, do a plank series and then stretch again. However you want to do that, completely up to you. But I thought we could work on some planks. So I've already warmed up just a little bit, so I'm all good. And then we're just gonna get right into it. So we're going to start on our hands and knees into quadruped. So you wanna come into wrist, elbow, shoulder, obviously in alignment, lift and engage through that core, and then knee and hip is in alignment. Hi, boo-boos. Go ahead and come on over here. All right, and then I'm just gonna take a little round. So scoop, 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 and round. And then belly to the mat and take a look up. And then do that again. Round through the back, scoop, scoop, scoop. So just a little cat-cow. And then belly to the mat and take a look up. Good, and I'm just gonna curl my toes under here. And we're just gonna go into a little bit of a plank in quadruped. So we're getting into that core muscle. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And you're just gonna take those knees just barely off the ground. And then gently set them right back down. And I'm trying really hard not to change my spine at all, right? So inhale, exhale, lift the knees, and set it down. What you don't want to do is kind of pitch forward to lift the knees, or take your booty up to do that, right? So let's do that just a couple more times. Inhale, exhale, belly lifted and engaged, knit the rib cage. Inhale, exhale, lift it up, and set it down. Last time, inhale, exhale, lift, and set it down. And then I'm just gonna walk those hands away. I did set my blocks here. If that's something that you need, you can go ahead and place your hands right on top of the blocks here. It does help with wrist, elbow, shoulder injuries. We've talked about that in class a lot. So if you need to be up here, you can actually go right there. If not, you can just do it right here on your hands. So let's walk it out to modified. Wrist, elbow, shoulder once again in alignment. Lift and engage through the core. And then just peel those knees right off. You've curled those toes. Come on up into plank. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And we're just going to take one knee at a time, tap it down. And I'm trying really hard not to rotate through my hips at all, so you don't want to drop it just yet. Inhale, exhale. So I'm not even touching the mat because I don't want to take those hips out of alignment, right? So if I go a little further, I'm gonna have to lower my hips. Lift and engage, squeeze those cheeks, right? In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good, 2 more here. Press and hold your plank here. Inhale, exhale. Hang on. Good, 4. Push your weight into your heels. Crown of your head to your tailbone is a straight line. Push your shoulders down into your back pockets, 2. And then take a little break, knees come down. You can move into child's pose if you like, pushing that away. And then come on into low modified plank. So pushing those knees away, elbow and shoulder is in alignment. And then trying not to keep those hips up at all. You're gonna take it nice and flat. Hi, boo. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Pick that up into plank position and push your weight into your heels. Lift and engage, so make sure you're nice and flat, shoulders down into your back pockets. Just hang out here for a moment. Anytime you need a break, take it. From here, we're gonna take that knee under the body, and we are actually gonna twist the hips a bit. Inhale, exhale, tap and center. Tap and center. Tap and center. Tap. Beautiful. And I'm trying really hard not to kind of adjust my feet here. I want to make sure I just bring that knee under the other one. And no rotation through the shoulders, right? I'm not dipping through the chest. I'm just pushing and pushing, trying really hard to keep my shoulders square as I twist through the rib cage and the hips just a bit. Beautiful. 4 more. 4 and 3. Nice job. 2 and last one. Hold your plank here. Shoulders down. Lift and engage. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Beautiful. Come on down and once again go into child's pose. Reach it away. Press, press, press. And because we did those little twists, maybe slide your arm under, thread the needle. And bring it center, other side. Nice job. Bring it center. We're just going to go onto our side here. Find your elbow right underneath your shoulder. Hips are square with your shoulders. And I'm going to leave a knee down today, but we're going to do a little work with that leg too. So lift and engage and knit the rib cage. And I'm just going to bring those hips up into side plank and take that arm into extension, reaching for the ceiling. So what you don't want to do is kind of pitch forward or lean back here. You want to stay like you're between 2 panes of glass. Head and neck is in neutral, so try not to let it hang. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You're just going to scoop and round, rotating underneath, and then reach. Inhale, exhale, scoop, and reach. Press, and reach. And try not to sink, right? Lift. Inhale, exhale, scoop. Still lift it in, engage through the core. Reach under the body and bring it center. Good, now we're just gonna add a little bit of resistance there. All I want you to do is float that opposite leg. So that just makes it a tiny bit harder. Inhale, exhale, scoop, and center. Inhale, exhale, scoop, and center. Beautiful job. In through your nose, out through your mouth, and lift, and press, and lift. 4 more here. 4. Good. And 3. Nice job. 2 more. 2. And 1 more time. Press and center and set that down. Good. Come on up. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe hugging those knees and round through the back. Feeling that shoulder a little bit from that weight of your body there. And then sitting up nice and tall. We're just going to do the other side. So go ahead and roll it over. Again, finding that elbow. Make sure it's in alignment with your shoulder. And you're just going to take those hips high, lift and engage. Take that opposite leg into extension. Right now it's just resting on the ground. Take the arm into extension, reaching for the ceiling. Make sure you're not sinking here, right? So lift those hips nice and high. Square, square here. Square through the hips. Head and neck stays in neutral. Lift and engage. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop and round. And then take it to center. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop and round. And reach. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop and round. And reach. Stay out of that shoulder, right? Don't sink into it. And reach. Beautiful. And reach. 2 more here, and we'll lift that leg. And away. Nice job. Hold it here. Float that leg. Maybe you're noticing this side is a little different than the other. Inhale, exhale, reach. And center. Inhale, exhale, reach. Shake, shake, shake a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Good. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. You have 4 more here. 4. Beautiful. 3. Nice job. And 2. Good. 1 more time. I'm feeling it. Hold it. Set the toe down. Set the hips down. Nice job. Bring it to center. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big deep breath, and once again, round and reach, kind of stretching out that shoulder a little bit. Inhale, exhale, sit up nice and tall. All right, guys, that is it. Obviously, you're gonna wanna do a little cool down afterwards. Maybe you wanna do your own little warm up, do this plank series, and then try the other Pilates video that I posted. Totally up to you. Where's my Charlie? Come here, boo-boo, we gotta say goodbye. Here she comes. There she is. We love you guys. Let me know if you need anything. I hope you enjoyed this short little video. Have a fabulous day. Love you.